If not you, then who? If not you, then who? If not you, who?
Okay, who's Broderick Russell Jr.? Like, how did he get into indie films? Like, where did you come from? Like, what made you decide to take that bet on yourself?
Charlotte, born and raised, you know, have a background in mass communications. I've kind of gone all over the place in terms of my communications, like, you know, career. Started mass media, then branched over to marketing, a little bit of you know, management, but writing has always been like, cause I thought I was going to be a novelist at one point. So writing has always been my you know, one of my pastimes, but I didn't think much of it because I read a lot. But yeah, that went from writing novels to writing screenplays. So it was about 4, maybe 5 years ago. And I used my media background and just pursued a career in film.
How long did it take to create this film from the time you wrote down your initial thoughts to now?
It started, well, summer 2023. That's when I first started outlining just ideas. But like really putting the story together started like late August, September 2023. So I'm gonna say about a year and what, 4 months, about 4 months.
You know how some projects, like they have like a timeline on, you know, we're gonna get this done now, but then some other projects are like, okay, we gotta push this. Okay, this didn't go as expected. Were you able to nail it down to a T, or did you have to pivot at any moment?
No. Like I gave myself a goal, and I think I told the cast, I was like, I want this released fall 2024. And I kept my word. Came out, was released November 22nd, 2024. I kept my word. I didn't pivot. Like I was aggressive and a little insane, but I got it done.
Walk me through how you either selected the cast or how you decided the location where the film will be going. Who needed to be hands on deck to make it come to life? Like, talk to me about that direction. For someone who's wanting to create a film, but they're like, where do I even start? Because you had it to a T, like how did you nail it down?
Fall of 2023, I'm like, I got to find my lead and I have to find the location for my teaser. So yeah, doing the research, trying to reach out to a couple of guys, didn't get in touch. So I reached out to Andrew Smith of A1 Day One. I'm like, look, bro, I need my lead. This is how I'm casting off of my lead, so I need to find my superstar. He's like, okay, well, who describe him? Who is your character? I'm like, okay, so the character's name is Will Anderson. So I'm like, he has to look like this. He has to have, you know, I'm going down logistics, height, frame. I'm not going to cuss on your podcast, but I said I need him to project an attitude that says, if you say the wrong thing to me, I'm going to knock you out, because that's Will Anderson. So he's like, okay, just give me a minute. I hang up the phone. He calls me back he texts me in about 10 minutes. He texts me this guy named Jason Devon Jenkins.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, let me see who this guy. He sent me 2 of his pictures. I clicked on the picture. I'm like, first thing out of my mind, I'm like, yeah, he's a nice guy. You know, he's put together, clean cut. You know, but I don't know. I don't know. So let me go to his website. I was going to his website, just wanted to see if he's going to give me an attitude on one of his reels. So I looked at his reel, and one of his reels kind of like blew me away. And I said, maybe, I think he'll do. So I said, let me reach out to him to see if he would be interested in Yeah, it turned out he was interested, man.
Okay.
He was interested.
Okay. When someone is watching Will move and shake, how can they relate to the man he is and the man that he has to become due to the circumstances around him?
I think that people could relate in the sense that if you have a wife and a child that you have to look after, there's nothing you won't do for your family. And I think people can relate to Will because he does what he have to do to make sure that they're taken care of. Go against anybody. You see what I'm saying?
Any means.
Any means necessary.
What's one thing that you take away from it now that it's all said and done? You were a part of the beginning process, casting, and now that it's out for people to see, the first version, what is your takeaway?
My takeaway is survive.
Did you survive?
Did I survive?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you gotta watch the story. You gotta watch it. You gotta, you know. Do I look like a survivor?
I hope.
Okay, keep hope alive.
I love it. I love it. What was your special power in the film?
I was the authority figure.
Okay.
So, you know, I had the final word. You know, so like I said, when you in a apocalyptic scenario, you gotta survive, and weak people ain't gonna make it.
Right.
You know, so somebody gotta be strong.
Okay.
You know, everybody can't be strong.
Right. So everybody was counting on you
Exactly.
to say what?
Like I said, the final word. You know, I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna tell you what those words are.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, we do have some words.
Okay.
And you know, and it's pretty tough.
Do people listen to those words?
If they don't, I got my soldiers. So you know, like I said, you know,
Okay.
my group.
Okay.
My character, CJ, he's definitely brave and a little mischievous.
If there was someone who is watching this film and they see you and they're like, man, I want to do that. I want to be brave and not only learn acting, but also just be this person who's like, I'm going to figure it out. Like, what advice would you give that person?
I would say, don't let anything stop you. Like, go for your dreams and kind of, no matter like what anybody says, always believe in yourself and definitely stay true to what you want to do.
Okay. And when you watch the film back, what is one of the most, I guess, proudest moments that you see within the film? It could be about you, or it could be, you know, about the cast, or just about the overall production. Like, what's one thing that you're like, yes, we did that?
I think it was the chemistry between everyone in the cast and like the scenes and how everyone carries themselves. I feel like everyone was really there and everyone's acting was amazing. I feel like and also the camera shots, like the whole overall production of the film was just amazing.
Once someone watches this film, what would you want them to take away from it?
I would think something I want them to take away from it is I'm a great actor. Like that kid right there, he's a great actor, and I could definitely see him making it, like being successful.
I think a lot of folks when they're watching, you know, an indie film, you know, you're not really expecting much. You're kind of expecting like, all right, probably some neighborhood folks came together and just put something out there. The best response, they're telling me that the quality that they're seeing needs to be on a major platform. That's something I've gotten consistently, the cast, their performances, everyone's a phenomenal actor and they brought the character and the performance to life. The cinematography, the color grade, just, you know, the logistics of a film. They're like the quality of this to be a short indie film that's free. They're like, yo, this needs to be on a major platform. So that's one thing I've been getting.
Do you agree?
Absolutely.
What major platform?
Pick one. Yeah.
If you had to, like, put it out there, they're calling you tomorrow, and they're like, hey, we need this. Who are you saying yes to? No question asked.
I mean, it could be a Netflix, Amazon, Yeah.
Will you be ready?
Would I be ready?
Yeah.
I'm beyond ready, of course.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just to speak on Broderick and his storytelling ability, I felt like he's super talented. When he set me down in front of that Zoom and talked to me about the film, you know, how detailed he was and how I was able to visualize what he was talking about, it made me just want to be a part. And even working with him, I mean, this guy was a one-man army. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
From writing,
Okay.
directing. I even seen this man in the woods working the camera. You know, just doing it all, just organizing and just, you know, really being a leader. I seen him start from, you know, this little small point until this production. He really followed through and made sure that the vision that he told us about came to life.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So I, you know, moving forward, I'm super excited to work with him on other projects because I know he mean what he said and he said what he means.
Okay. What is something else the world doesn't know about being a part of an indie film, being part of someone who's a one-man band, being part of a tribe of people who connected? Like, what do people really don't know about either the hard work that goes into that, the passion that goes into that, or just the drive to really see it all through?
Right. Well, you have to be willing to be a part of the team. You have to want this. I had the privilege of working with everybody in different scenes, and the passion that everybody had was like here. Mm-hmm. Not only that, everybody is into their craft. You know, they study, they really did a great job as actors. And you got to be a team player.
Some of my cast have asked about, you know, what will happen next.
Right.
And
I feel like you leaving us with this.
To.
You leaving me hanging. I don't know how I feel about that.
I got to. So far, the response has been, people have been upset that it ended. So that's a good, I guess it's a good thing.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah. So you're going to want more. I am going to say that. The goal is the feature film. What's out right now is the prologue. So pretty much that's the introduction to the story. So that pretty much introduces the characters, the world, the environment, just the tone, and then the goal would be the feature film. And yes, all of my actors, all of them just nailed it, and they pretty much set the bar in terms of like what's to follow, because they pretty much did everything I needed to kind of set the tone, bring the characters to life,
mm-hmm.
you know, add value to just the temperature of this new world that we're living in, and so we're locked in.
Okay, so when I'm watching this portion of the film, is it gonna leave me with a cliffhanger? Is it gonna leave me like wanting more? Is it gonna leave me with like, I have to watch the next?
You're gonna have to find out.
No. We need something. I am definitely not the person who asks a whole bunch of questions during a film, but I also do want to know, like, what am I expecting?
You're gonna want more. I will say that. It is a prologue, so it's not the full story. So that's evident, but yeah, you're gonna want more. All of your questions will be answered in the second one. All of your questions will be answered in the feature film. The feature film will open up, pretty much, it'll open up a new door, and it will close another one. My goal is to get the film done this year.
Okay.
2025, Opaque 2025.
Oh, and by the way, I was told that we're having issues up north.
Go ahead, Brandon.
There's a horse approaching the area. It's a couple with the baby.
Copy. Go check it out. Whoa.
What's wrong?
You hear that?
Hear what?
That sounds like shuffling.
I don't see anything.
Give me that fucking horse!
Hey, that's my wife!
Look, man.
Shut the fuck up and get off the horse!
Stay.
Don't move.
You okay?
Hey, is it clear?
Brandon, stop!
Take him to Walter and he'll decide.
Be stupid again, I'm in it for you and your bitch. Get your punk ass up. Got me fucked up, boy.
Who are you?
My name is Will. This is my family.
What do you want, Will?
I got this note about a community. The Opaque. We were told to come here once I found it. CJ, a kid named CJ told us to come.
Who's CJ?
I don't know, some kid. He told me about this place and told us to come.
What else he tell you?
I mean, he said we'd be welcome.
Well, he was partly right.
Look, I'm just trying to find a safe place for my family. If this is some bullshit, we can just leave.
This isn't bullshit. You're not leaving.
What are you talking about?
You're gonna follow me. I need to ask you some questions.
Look, man.
Shut the fuck up!
Will, is it? You found us, not the other way around. So here's how this is gonna go. You're gonna follow me, and I'm gonna ask you and your family some questions. Now, if I like what you have to say, we'll see about furthering your quest to the Opaque. But if I don't, we're gonna take all your stuff. And I'm pretty sure you can figure out how we're gonna do that. Let's go!
Move it! Move, motherfucker! Eyes forward!